New environmental regulations may significantly affect property developments and land values, leading law experts told those gathered at the American Chamber of Commerce Greater Phuket Chapter's inaugural 2011 event last week.
Judy Ben, this Chamber of Commerce has organised this event today. Why are you doing this? Is this an issue that is of major importance that an organisation like AMCHAM gets involved with the Thai government in?
Thank you very much. One of the objectives of the Chamber is really to look to how to make Thailand more competitive and more attractive for investment. So what we want to do is look at issues that could be improved, which would help to attract companies to look at places like Phuket as possible places to invest.
What other sorts of things besides this type of issue would you be looking at then to perhaps lobby the Thai government that would affect Americans and business people in Thailand?
Well, actually we have quite a few. One of the things that we've been working on for 8 years now has been reform of the Thai customs laws. That really impacts many of our manufacturers and importers, the labor reform laws, and protection of intellectual property rights.
That's great for Phuket, surely.
Well, we're looking forward to it. We've actually picked up 10 members so far this year, and I think there is a lot of American interest down here. The Chamber isn't just for Americans, though. We are very open to welcoming other nationalities as long as they have the same objectives on helping to make Thailand more competitive and a better place for business.
The keynote speakers at the event, entitled Changes in Greater Phuket Planning and Environmental Regulations, were Sorachon Bunsong and Kamalat Urapipatantapong, partners at Baker & McKenzie, and Anurag Ramanat, a partner at South Asia Law. At the core of the presentation were the areas and measures defined by the new Environmental Act regulations effective from July the 31st, 2010. The provisions govern the use of land in 4 major tourist areas: Phuket, Hua Hin, Pattaya and Krabi. Mr. Anurag also discussed new zoning regulations in Phang Nga, similar to those in Phuket, which went into effect on July the 2nd, 2010. The regulations designate 9 areas on Phuket, each with different building restrictions governing building height, free space requirements and slope area, and are applied differently in each of the 9 areas. A Baker & McKenzie statement read that development and land value in Phuket may be significantly affected by the introduction of the Phuket environmental regulations, especially mega-size hillside villas.
Kun Anurag, how's this going to affect development and landholders in Phang Nga?
Okay, it's quite very severe effect in terms of the new regulation of the town and city planning, because this town and city planning is imposed on the Koh Groi and Thai Mueang district. So this is a prime area of Phang Nga, which is very limit the use of the land, the construction of the building over the land. Yes.
So these are environmental issues, and Phang Nga is a very environmentally clean area. Do you think it's going to have a negative effect on the environment or a positive one?
I think yes, it's a positive one, but in terms of development is we have some limitation. But it's good for environmental, but the land cannot be limit use, very limit on the use in terms of development in the future. Yeah.
Kun Surachong, what's going to be the impact of this regulation when it comes in, I think in September this year, on the island of Phuket?
Well, I think the purpose of the regulation is to put more controls, more stringent controls on the environmental protections in Phuket Island. So therefore, many construction will be impacted because of the more stringent environmental impacts. It's covered many aspects. For example, it's control the high limit of the buildings, it's control the green area, it's control certain part of the city, of the island cannot be constructed. it is not the first time that we have environmental protection like this. We have it before, but this is a new regulation which provide more stringent requirements.
So what do you think developers on this island, I mean, is it going to, are you confident that it's not going to inhibit development, or might it slow it down?
Well, I don't think it will slow it down so long as you know, the demand for Phuket maintained like this, or so long as political situation in Thailand is stable. I would think that environmental impact cause some negative impact about commercial uses, but it does not really prohibit the development.
Richard, you're a developer here on the island. What's your view on this regulation? Is it good, bad or indifferent?
I think it's not surprising. I think it's probably positive. In Europe and America we would expect to have regulations like this, and it's just a sign that the country is maturing and producing more clear rules.
Do you think it's going to inhibit development on the island?
I think it might make it clearer. It makes it more restrictive in some ways, but you just have to look at things and work out the best way to do things.
And if you were an environmentalist, what would your view be?
I'm not.
Patong Go-Kart Speedway. Since 1991, the original go-kart speedway in Phuket, rated number 5 in the world, NKA safety standards, 750 meters of track with 5 exciting bends, arrive and drive, corporate events and team building. Try our off-road fun park, Patong Go-Kart Speedway. Over Patong Hill and on the right. Just follow the big red arrows. World Wide Web, gokartthailand.com.
Welcome to the family. We serve our own kebab, stuffed vegetable, homemade pita, falafel with tahina, and all appetizer meza. So, see you soon in the restaurant of the family near Tesco Lotus in Rawai. Shalom.
Mr. Singh's Fashion Gallery, Patong Beach, Phuket, the world's biggest and most exclusive international custom tailor. Call us for a free pickup from your hotel. Latest fashion designs, ready in just 24 hours. Don't waste your precious time looking for small and inexperienced tailors. Mr. Singh's Fashion Gallery. Call us for a free pickup from your hotel on 076 345 037.